Welcome guys. Today we are going to see a game between Anand and the opponent. The black player is a bot, but very famous character. It is the Anish Giri bot in chess.com. In chess.com they have newly bought some new bots into the arena, and there are a lot of famous chess players, and Anand plays with Anish Giri's bot, and Anand is white, and let's see how the game goes. He opens with d4, d5, bishop f4, c5, e3, and knight c6, knight f3, knight f6, knight bd2, and queen b6. Queen b6, guys. Queen b6 here, and this opening is like it little like London system. I don't know what opening this is. And after the queen comes to b6, Anand takes the c5 pawn, and after taking the c5 pawn, the bot goes for the b2 pawn. And at this point Anand said that this is a very sharp game, and this variation is a very sharp variation. And the problem here is the white lets black to take the b2 pawn uh, because he is moving the queen too early in the opening, and he is behind in development, and white quickly develops his pieces and castles, and but black's king is still in the center. And after rook b1, again the queen grabs the pawn, the second pawn, and after that Anand quickly develops his piece and pinning the c6 knight, and after that the queen goes to a3 to grab the third pawn. Now Anand castles, he doesn't worry about the pawn, and after queen takes c5, there is c4 by Anand. c4, he pushes the pawn to open the lines and also to defend the bishop. And after bishop f5, now knight b3 hitting the queen, and after queen b4 was a mistake. The computer shows it's a mistake, should have gone queen b6. And now knight fd4, Anand goes for knight fd4. Then the analysis shows he should have gone for knight bd4. He should have put this knight, and let's see what happens if instead this knight goes here, and if white takes this rook, then there comes queen a4. White shouldn't exchange the queens, and after queen b2, and now the knight takes the bishop. The knight takes f5, and after that if he castles long, if black long, and I think black's pawn structure and also his king's safety is compromised. The computer shows to put queen b6, and if at all he takes the bishop, it's a blunder. Oh my god, that's a checkmate. So this is the problem, guys. He can't take the bishop, and after queen b6 there is queen b5, I'm sorry, bishop b5 and e6, and knight knight 5 d4, and a6, and a6 is an inaccuracy. Instead he can go bishop d6. After bishop takes d6, okay, the computer shows to go for c5. Also c5, it shows an inaccuracy, but instead he can go for rook c1, hitting the king. And now knight e4, also inaccuracy, and bishop takes f4. I think black is under fire, and the position is compromised even though he is an exchange up. So but the game didn't go this way. Instead, Anand put his f3 knight to d4, and after that the bot cleverly takes c4, hitting the b3 knight, and after Anand took the knight with the check, and after b takes c6, Anand took the f5 bishop, and after b takes b3, c takes b3, rook takes b3, queen e4. Now knight g3, guys, knight g3, hitting the queen, and after queen c4, queen b1, guys, look, the black king is still in the center. It is caught in the center. And after knight d7, rook b7, rook d8. I think black is making a mistake. Instead, he should have gone knight b6. If knight b6, then rook c1. Rook c1, is it a good move? Oh, the computer tells to go knight f5 instead. After knight f5, queen a4. Queen a4, is it a good move? Queen a4, after queen a4, then rook c1. Then after that, rook c8. And after that, bishop b8. Bishop b8, oh my god, g6, but I think it's too late. And after knight d4, okay, and after that bishop comes, now f6 is provoked, and I think black's king's position is totally compromised. So after rook takes queen e4, the computer went for rook d8. He didn't go for knight b6, and now Anand goes rook d1, and after f6 he takes the knight, and queen b8 check, king f7, and the other rook is taken. And I think now it's clear that white is winning. He lost a piece, he's a piece down, and even though he has 2 pawns up, it's of no use. The knight on g3 serves the purpose of defending the back rank mates. And after knight f1, g5, bishop d6, the pawn is pinned, and after queen e6, now rook a7, bishop g7, queen c7, rook e8, bishop c5, f5, and the other pawn is taken, queen takes a5, bishop f6, rook a8, queen takes a8, okay, g4, queen a3, queen d5, bishop b4, h5, bishop c3, queen d3, and bishop b2. Now it's over, guys. After the queen is exchanged, it's a winning endgame for white, and Anand wins it in style. Okay, so I was impressed with this move, and the queen came for the b2 pawn. Anand did not worry about the pawn. He went for the lead in development. Lot of players would worry about the pawn and would defend it, but he just went for the kill, and he didn't worry about the pawns. Black was busily grabbing pawns, and Anand went for the attack on the king, and he won the game in style. So guys, this game nicely illustrates the power of initiative and the lead in development, time, everything. You shouldn't go for grabbing pawns in the opening, and you shouldn't be moving your queen too many times in the opening. Instead, you must go for developing your pieces and putting your king to safety first. Okay, I'll meet you in the next game. Thank you, guys.